What is up, guys? This is Brandon with USF1. Today we're going to talk about Red Bull and their 2017 car. You would have thought that the Toro Rosso would have revealed their car first before the big sister team Red Bull, but I don't know. I'm not Red Bull. I don't know what they're thinking over there, but it definitely is one of the best looking cars on the grid. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not necessarily a Red Bull fan, but I do like them a whole lot better than Mercedes. So go Red Bull, I guess. Uh, Apparently, Adrian Newey is in love with his car. He's saying it's one of the prettiest cars we've designed and made. Actually, Christian Horner said that too. The geometry of the car under these new regulations, the proportions look right. He said it looks mean, it looks fast, and the old adage says if it looks right, it tends to go all right. This car is for sure looks right. There's a feeling, which I do agree with, that since we went to narrow track cars back in 1998, the cars always looked a bit out of proportion, he said. Quite a narrow car, reasonably wide tires, and the very long cars. So the proportions look strange. By going back to a wider track with a wider tires, proportionally they should look better. That is what they said. It definitely looks, the parts, it definitely looks very mean looking. I would say their front nose is a lot more advanced than the Ferraris and consequently the Haas's. We're gonna have to see how it performs on the track tomorrow. Apparently even Horner's even anxious for the cars to get out on the track for the first time. Imagine everyone is, considering that tomorrow starts first day of testing and they've been at the track for a couple days now and seeing all the other cars premiere, and that would get me itching to get out there. Yeah, it's sort of weird that Toro Rosso didn't premiere theirs the first before Red Bull, but yeah. I also think that Red Bull hid their shark fin quite well. They just sort of added, like, their color scheme anyway sort of works well with the rest of the car. It doesn't like clash or anything like that, so you can't really see it. So the shark fin looks like it was blocked off. It's not massive. It's just a normal size shark fin like Haas's. Actually, at least Haas use their livery to like sort of make it look fast and it's kind of not there. Well, Red Bull just painted it blue and just like, oh, it's not there. Can't be bothered. But it looks just fine to me. At least it's better than Force India or even Renault or McLaren. I know everyone's in love with the McLaren. Like, they think that they're gonna compete for big points this year, but I'm just not seeing it in their car design yet. But we'll see. I do like their orange, but we will see. What do you guys think of the Red Bull? They didn't really change anything up. Maybe they added a few sponsors here and there, but I would have thought that they would have gone at least a little bit something different, not just look carbon copy the exact same 2016 livery onto the car. I'm sure it's even matte paint too, like usual, like last year, but no complaints. It still looks nice, but I would at least saw a little bit of variety, which I'm quite sure Toro Rosso did, which is going to be my next video, guys. So until then, I'm Brandon with USF1, your source for Formula 1 news here in North America. Subscribe if you're new. Slap that like button if you like the Red Bull livery. But until then, guys, take care.